Hey guys, and welcome back to Balancing Divine Feminine Ascension Frequencies with Aria Jade, aka Shelleygeurin. So, once you remember your divinity, once you start to feel it inside you, and that spark lets you know, hey, I'm on the right path, and you start taking care of your body, you start caring about you know, yes, this is an ego representation and the physical while we're here, but you still have to take care of this physical vehicle to get you through this life. You are going to care how big or how small it is. You're not going to want to go out in public in your pajamas. You're not going to want to go out all disheveled and unbalanced because that won't be you anymore, right? You remember that you are a spark of the divine being. You are a piece of, you are a fractal of the whole, which is divinity. And you came here for a divine purpose. And that divine purpose has an influence on people. It has an energetic signature that resonates at a high frequency level, right? Okay. Once that resonance begins and all of the 3D illusions start to fall, you will feel so much better about yourself. The cats are moving, sorry. That you won't lay down your body, your vehicle, to share energy with just anybody, especially not somebody that you find on the web on a dating app. This is a trick from the archons. And when we say archons, we are talking about, and I tried to connect the camera so you guys can see this better. 1D black hole parasites, 2D narcissists, and the lower of the 3D loopers are stuck in an archonic patterning energy to where they are giving that energy, maybe not giving, allowing that energy to be taken, consumed by archons, by past cycles, repli- replicating energies. All right. So energy is either created or consumed. And there's a balance. There's times to where it's going to be consumed, and there's times to where it's going to be created. Please stop. Sorry about that. The cat's trying to eat the cord. But so during times of creation, you are coming up to peak levels of energy, right? And then you begin to consume and you can come down, and if you can, you're going to go low. That's just part of this. And when you feel yourself going back down, you recognize and you pull it back up. Okay? So energy comes in cycles, and we cycle through our shadow, our darker aspects of ourself. And then we shine the light of consciousness, that transcendental wave, remember, that comes from the sun, that feeds our psyche and feeds our body. It feeds all of the being. And it enlightens us if we so choose and if we allow it to, and helps us to stay on that higher path. So once you begin eating your water and your sunshine, not eating all this McDonald's garbage, not just McDonald's. I said that because it's fast food and cheap, but there is no sunshine in a chicken nugget. We don't even know if it's real chicken anymore. Somehow they are mass producing these little animals, which seem to be cloned, and they're blowing them up and making them get fat way faster. I think one of them is ready in like 14 days. That's not normal. That's not what we need. So, as we feed our body this low level food, it's feeding parasitic entities that exist within our body. If you don't think that you have these things, this is going to be a little disgusting, but my husband works at a school. They have restrooms upstairs at the workout facilities that they have for the athletes. Nobody has been up there in a bit because they are in between seasons and school is out. It's June here in Alabama right now, 2025. And so nobody had been up there to these restrooms. One of the kids had taken a massive dump in the toilet, and it had been there for a minute, and he saw worms, parasites growing out of the feces, alive entities that we're talking about, the lower level parasites that live inside of us that create a um, a low frequency. They keep us, especially if we're overloaded with them, from reaching our highest potential, enlightened potential while we are here. The lack of sunlight inside the body allows these archonic parasites to grow within us, and we start listening to their murmurings. We start listening to, you don't feel good, you don't want to get up, you're sick, you should just lay here, just watch Netflix all day, just eat, just order some clothes, just buy something cheap, polyester, to put against your body. Just do something. Drink a little more. Go get some alcohol. Go get high. Go do something besides making this vehicle look better and feel better. That is not you. Those are lower level entities speaking through you because you're feeding them. Okay? And when you're doing that, then you're going to go to the Pornhub because you're bored. You're going to go to these date sites and try to find somebody to make you feel better. Because when you're focused on somebody else, then you're not looking at the problems of this one. You're not deep diving and pulling up the vibration of you. You're deflecting. And you're going to lay down and sleep with anything. Or you might still look fairly decent. You might not have inhabited or pulled on a whole nother body inside your body yet, like most Americans are walking around carrying at least two, if not three bodysuits, because they just sit there and eat and consume and eat this garbage that's just and then they just lay down with whatever will think that they look sexy and think that's going to make them feel better. It's not. It's going to make you feel worse. You're taking in other lower level energies, entities, same thing, that it's going to just keep you down in the hell realm. Hell is a point of reference. Hell is a place in our own minds. Okay? So once you start to cleanse, start to purify on the full moon and on the new moon, try your very best to fast. If not from anything else, at least from meat and sweets on just those days. Not every day, just the new moon and the full moon. Okay? I try to fast every Friday. This summer, I've not done that great at it, but this at least gives me an opportunity to remember hunger pains and that I don't have to listen to them. That my body may lie to me, or I may misinterpret the signals of my body if I'm not in alignment with it. If I'm not working daily on me and my shadow and the integration of enlightenment with the shadow, then I'm going to slip off course. And that happens even to the most spiritual people. You've got to use your discernment when you're listening to me, when you're listening to anyone on these frequencies of YouTube. I know the Aubrey Marcus debacle is huge right now. Everybody's talking about it. Whether polygamy, which he's calling something monogamy, I can't remember what the word is he uses for it. But anyway, having sex with more than one partner at a time isn't monogamous. Mono equals one. So if you agree to get married and be monogamous, that means you're not going to pull in another being into your relationship. This is an old paradigm, draconian paradigm from way back. Remember your history? Remember Brigham Young? Remember John Smith? Remember all of this stuff that was changing or trying to change what the United States was going to look like? And it did change what Utah looked like. I mean, it's maybe not completely anymore, but it used to be pretty much Mormon, and all the folks out there had more than one wife because they thought this was what was going to help them start their own little cult, army, whatever. Anywho, you're pulling in more energies into your body or giving your energies into more than one. And when you do that, you're integrating their emotions in with yours. And it's hard enough to navigate one human emotion. It's very difficult to navigate two on a long term basis. It's very easy to navigate two energies in the beginning years because it's all brand new. So if you are fussing, fighting, and arguing with what you call a counterpart within that first year, there's your sign. It's not going to work. It should be to where you meet halfway all within that first year. And then the power struggles begin because you start showing true colors as to who and what you are at different points in time. But my main idea behind this, and I'm dragging along here, I've gone into 14 minutes, is that you don't need to have sex with multiple partners because you are giving your energy and taking in energy that you don't know really where it's been, because they're not going to tell you the whole truth and nothing but the truth right off the bat. You don't know this person for a long time. As I have learned throughout marriages, you can be with that person for a decade and them not show you the totality of who they are. Some people don't show certain colors until certain pivotal times in the lifespan, because we come into different conjunctions with different planets at different points in time throughout our lifetime. Be careful who you sleep with. Be careful who you get into relationship with. Don't sleep with just anybody. Don't give your heart away that quickly. Use your discernment. There's a reason it was given to you. You're smart, you're loving, you're divine. You have a divine purpose. Spend time with you and figure out what that purpose is. Remember why you came. Find your purpose verse. I tell you all the time, Isaiah 42:7 is mine. You'll lead the captives out of the prisons, and you'll open the eyes of the blind. And I knew when that got given to me that it meant that I needed to help people escape these prisons that they have created in their own mind, in the 3D material realm. You are spirit, you are a bridge between the spirit world and the physical world. And there's a lot that happens in between. But first and foremost is the idea, I want to find my principles, hermetic principles. Where are they? They are not nearby. I can't grab them and show them to you. But mentalism, universal law number 1, it happens here in your imagination first. You are creating your reality. You are a reality creator. You can create a great reality, or you can create one that sucks. If your reality sucks, sorry, that's a gnat, you need to stop the momentum of the succation, because you have succubuses that are pulling energy off of you, and you're not creating enough to come in to make you happy. Come back for more. I'll see you again next time. Love to you. Stay well, eat well, do well. Life is yours. This is your choosing. This is your time to shine. Love to you.